Welcome back everyone to another episode of Mumbles. Today we'll be doing another game review. Oh yeah, a game review. Yeah. And the game that we're going to be reviewing today is T.E.S.T, Expected Behavior. Now, my friends, this is a game that I'm really excited to review. It is an early access game. So at the time that I'm reviewing this, it is an early access game. But I'm really excited about it. If you like Portal, if you like those kind of games, those puzzle type games, you are gonna love this game. Now this game I reviewed on Steam, which is currently the only console that it is available on. And it costs $3.99 on the Steam Marketplace. So please keep that in mind. Basically, this game is about puzzle solving. You have different abilities and do different things, but the main goal and objective of this game is to complete each level. Now again, we are reviewing this in alpha. So story-wise, there is one that will be there in the main game, but I haven't gotten there because we're only in alpha. Basically, the way that the story is going to go is you are a human. The human is abducted. And then you are transported into this test-like area. You learn how to do all these different skills. And at one point, one of the characters says to you, I can't talk long, but we must save humanity. And that's all you get. So there is going to be a story there, but this game is all about the puzzle solving, just like Portal. So now let's get into the meat and bones of this game. First off, the graphics. Graphics in this game are very pretty. I would compare them to Portal 1 type graphics, except better, obviously, because we've been a couple years removed now from Portal. The graphics in this game are very pretty, very bright, very colorful. They put you in the mind of being in a lab. So there's not a lot, but what is there is very pretty. Soundtrack wise, this game isn't gonna rock you out with any butt rock or metal type music. Just nice little, oh, I'm doing a puzzle, blah, 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 blah. That kind of music is the kind of music you can expect from T.E.S.T, Expected Behavior. Control wise, now I used the keyboard and the mouse to play this game. There are different moves you can do with the keyboard. For example, you can stop time, you can speed up time, you can jump, you can sprint. There's all different kinds of things you can do. But the controls overall in this alpha version work amazing. Now let's talk about the gameplay. The gameplay in this game is very straightforward for the most part. You're asked to solve puzzles. I've said that a million times now already, but it's really the truth. So a good example of this would be, basically you're put into a chamber and asked to get to the switch that you need to press. But in order to get to that switch, you have to go through all these different colored walls. Now to get through these different colored walls, you have to have certain colored matched balls. So for example, to get to the red wall, you have to have a red ball. And to get to the green wall, you have to have a green ball. But it's usually set up in a way that you have to use your brain. Because if you go through a white wall, you drop all the balls. So usually they'll set it up like that there's a green ball on the other side of it and you have to go through a red door to get to that green ball. So the second you go through that, you drop it. So I know that probably sounded a little bit confusing, but that's kind of the gameplay you can expect from this game. You're asked to do different things and solve different puzzles and do different things. You might be asked to freeze certain platforms and then make those same platforms move while you're on it so you can get to a certain area. You might be asked to do all different kinds of things. There was a lot of thought and processes that went on in creating this game, and I just really love the product that they've given us so far. I can't say enough about it. It just has a great atmosphere, and while the puzzles aren't horribly tough, some of them can be make you stop and think for a minute, and their developer has promised that they're going to get even more complex and hard as they continue to add levels. Now today, usually I do a con section, but because this is an early access game, I'm gonna elect not to do cons and do things that I want to see basically improved on. So that's what we're gonna do. We're not doing cons per se, but we are doing some things that I want to see them improve on in order to bring this game to a top-notch level. So the first thing that I would like to see is obviously a longer game. The developer has promised more levels. I want to see them live up to this promise because it needs more levels. The second thing that I want to see them do is create harder, more complex puzzles. This is something else that the creator has promised to do. Create more complex, hard puzzles. So I really want to see them do that. The third thing I want to see this developer do is expand on the story. I want to see more story aspects of this game. It's got a great setup, but I want to see where the story goes. I want them to make sure to focus on that and really get involved in that process and make something that is unique and awesome. Because those are three things right there that this game really, really, really needs. So, really all that's left to ask is, what is this game going to get on our Mumbles review? Again, I am reviewing the early access version. I will probably come back and review this game once it is fully released. But I am reviewing the early access version of this game right now. So there is some improvements that are needed. But in its current state, this game is gonna get a 7 out of 10 on our Mumbles review. This game is easily an 8 out of 10 once it gets all the aspects that it's been promised. But I just need more. I want more. In its current state, if you love a Portal type game, you're gonna love this game because I know I did. But it needs more of everything. It needs more levels, more puzzles, more story, more interactions, more. I want more. I want more of everything. Please give me more, developers. Please, because I love this game. It's epic, it's awesome, it's gonna be amazing. It already is amazing. And it gets a 7 out of 10 in its early access state right now. The game is only $3.99. They're not asking for a lot. Even though they're not giving you a lot, they're not asking for a lot in early access. So definitely, this one is one of those ones that you need to jump on right now. Give this game a chance. I just can't say enough good things about this game. You need to give it a chance. Anyways, guys, this has been another episode of Mumbles. I want to thank y'all so much for joining me. Please smack that subscribe button, smack that like button, and smack all those buttons. Now, I'll see you guys all in the next video. Bye-bye, everyone. Take care.